Coney Island is known for its exciting and thrilling rides, but it also has a way of reminding visitors of their mortality. According to an article from Mental Floss, the rides at Coney Island may not be the tallest or fastest in the world, but they have a unique quality that sets them apart. The reason for this is that Coney Island is home to one of the most infamous roller coasters of all time, the Cyclone. I've been posting lots of interesting and informative videos about roller coaster disasters on my channel. If you're interested in learning more about this subject, please subscribe to my channel. The Cyclone is a classic wooden roller coaster that has been thrilling riders since 1927. Over the years, it has become a symbol of Coney Island and is considered a landmark by many. The Cyclone is known for its steep drops, tight turns, and intense speed, which can reach up to 60 miles per hour. Although it is not the tallest or fastest roller coaster in the world, the Cyclone remains a popular attraction for thrill seekers and is widely regarded as one of the best roller coasters of all time. However, the Cyclone is not just a thrill ride, it also serves as a reminder of our mortality. The rattling and shaking of the coaster, combined with its high speeds, can evoke a sense of vulnerability and fear in riders. This fear can be both exhilarating and terrifying, making the experience of riding the Cyclone one that is unforgettable. In conclusion, the rides at Coney Island, and particularly the Cyclone, are not just about providing thrills and excitement. They are also about reminding riders of their mortality and providing a unique and unforgettable experience that will stay with them forever. If you're looking for a truly thrilling ride, the Cyclone at Coney Island Luna Park is a must-visit. The creaking wheels and vibrating wood of the Cyclone roller coaster at Coney Island have earned it the reputation of being one of the most dangerous roller coasters in America. Tragically, this notoriety is not without reason. The Cyclone has been responsible for taking 3 lives, and today we will delve into each of these unfortunate incidents. These are the infamous disasters associated with the Cyclone roller coaster. Each case will be examined to understand the circumstances that led to these unfortunate incidents. By understanding the past, we can strive to prevent similar accidents from occurring in the future. Despite its reputation, the Cyclone remains a popular attraction and continues to draw thrill seekers from all over the world. But with its history of tragedy, it's important to remember the consequences of pushing the limits in pursuit of thrills. In conclusion, the Cyclone roller coaster at Coney Island is a symbol of both excitement and danger. Its infamy as one of the most dangerous roller coasters in America is not to be taken lightly, as the 3 lives lost serve as a reminder of the risks associated with this type of extreme entertainment. We hope that by taking a closer look at the infamous disasters of the Cyclone, we can better understand the importance of safety and caution in the thrill-seeking world. Coney Island is a world-renowned amusement destination located on the shores of the Atlantic Ocean in Brooklyn, New York. In the early 19th century, Coney Island rose to fame as one of the most popular tourist destinations, attracting visitors from all over the world with its 3.5 miles of amusement rides, arcades, restaurants, and exhibitions. The incredible popularity of Coney Island was largely due to its accessibility and impressive attractions. The tourists would flock to the area to experience the thrills of the many rides offered. One of the most notorious rides was the Flip-Flop Railway, the world's first looping roller coaster, known for its tendency to knock riders unconscious. Another dangerous ride was the Rough Rider, which traveled around the bend so fast that 2 of the cars became loose, resulting in the death of 4 people. Despite these incidents, Coney Island continued to thrive, drawing in even more visitors with its exciting attractions. The success of brothers Irving and Jack Rosenthal in the amusement park industry led them to acquire land at the intersection of 7th Avenue and West 10th Street, where they built their own roller coaster. This investment further solidified Coney Island's status as a hub for thrilling amusement rides and cemented its place in history as one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world. The vision of creating a roller coaster at Coney Island was brought to life when the owners hired designer Vernon Keenan. 2 years after acquiring the land, the Coney Island Cyclone finally debuted on June 26, 1927. Made entirely of wood, the Cyclone spans 800 meters and features 6 turns and 12 drops, reaching speeds of 60 miles per hour and lasting just under 2 minutes. Each of the 3 trains can hold 24 riders. However, after years of neglect, the Cyclone was shut down until Astroland Theme Park purchased and reopened the coaster on July 3, 1975. 10 years later, on May 26, 1985, the first tragedy occurred in the Cyclone's history. A 29-year-old man stood up while riding the coaster, possibly due to panic or to impress his friends, and as a result, he struck his head, leading to his instant death. This marked the first recorded fatality in the Cyclone's history. Despite this tragic incident, the Cyclone remains a popular attraction and continues to thrill visitors with its intense speeds and dizzying drops. In 1988, it became evident that the dangers of the Cyclone were not limited to its riders, but also extended to the park employees. Peter Alice Morrison, a park engineer from the Bronx, had been working at the park for just 6 weeks. On August 23, 1988, Peter decided to take a forbidden joyride during his lunch break and sat in the car by himself. However, tragedy struck when he fell out of the car and onto the track below, where he died instantly, only a minute into the ride. An investigation was launched, and witnesses reported that Peter was standing up, leading the investigators to conclude that he was to blame for the incident. Detective Joseph McConville, who was part of the investigation, stated that the ride's restraints were designed to lock riders in place, but can be slipped out of if one is sitting alone. Despite this, no issues were found with the ride during the examination, and the case was closed. The ride was reopened later that month. The death of Peter Morrison serves as a sobering reminder of the dangers that can arise from disregarding safety rules and regulations. The couple went to a nearby hospital where they found out that Keith had suffered a severe spinal injury on the ride. Despite the efforts of the medical staff, Keith passed away 2 days later on August 2, 2007, due to complications from his injury. This tragedy marked the final fatality in the history of the Coney Island Cyclone. Despite its dangerous reputation, the ride has continued to thrill visitors, operating safely for over 90 years, and remains an iconic part of the rich history of Coney Island Amusement Park. The story of Keith Sarah serves as a somber reminder of the inherent risks associated with amusement rides and the importance of following safety guidelines and using caution when deciding to embark on such thrills. Keith Shirasawa, a 53-year-old musician from Redwood City, California, died in an incident of the Coney Island Cyclone on July 31, 2007. He had visited New York with his girlfriend, Linda Walker, to celebrate his birthday and decided to ride the Cyclone while she watched. During the first 85-foot drop, Keith's head snapped forward, causing him discomfort and eventually leading to the fracture of 3 vertebrae in his neck. Despite surgery, he passed away 4 days later due to complications. His family sued New York City, claiming the city failed to keep the Cyclone safe due to inadequate maintenance and the fast drop that led to Keith's death. They won their case and received a settlement of $250,000. After the incident, the Cyclone was sold to Luna Park, which refurbished it and has had no further incident since. Despite its history, the Cyclone continues to be a popular attraction for thrill seekers and roller coaster enthusiasts. Despite efforts by some groups to have it shut down, Luna Park has steadfastly refused to do so. The park has emphasized the safety measures in place and the significant renovations that have been made to the ride in recent years, including the complete refurbishment of the ride, which had not been updated since the 1970s. The Cyclone is an iconic ride that holds a special place in the hearts of those who have experienced it, and Luna Park remains committed to ensuring that it remains open and accessible to riders for years to come.